But you're not pumped to say.
Oh, nyame adom ahoɔden wɔ hɔ paa.
Very good, very good.
Only super headline when they find a popa. I like the energy or the abubuagu hono. Aka no abona bia ka ho no agya no okọ.
No, call and one no, bra moro. No time to waste. Now, and Ghana, at the saying, yeah, special voting, no. I mean, him what the chair, and you may say.
Yeah, the kind of mention Ghana for more London and the Ghana for more outside. Na omo mbeti we nya kwanya ba beto aba no so no I think say be show mun kuran say say wasi ubo so baba Ghana beto aba bo modi aso baba because the bia me ka say oti kroma mo omo motu kwan ne there sometimes because of your fans fair ne na se for ntino sometimes
Oh, and a crowd there, you see a flight, a free, Gatwick, a London, a bus street to a year prepare the first. To me, sure say, send you okay.
Kudina ka ho no naija uri say o fly and out. But omo mo nya kwanya ababedu Ghana na omo mo ayo maji so mbeba no omo mo ha no so de yentu obi afo say take the opportunity go and vote and there your civic responsibility sacred one imposed on you by the constitution. That is your duty. So one koto aba nkokere wadwen at the end of the day amanfo obekwa koto aba kire omadwen and whoever they choose as a leader no the obey bia will bind you and you have no choice so when the number bia kokasa when you have the power say wait me and to aba na wan koto aba and now special voting. Dr. Ren, as usual, I think that a coso yenyanti pinche bia o baby ya who snapshot of some of the security people mo kwa phone di omochi mo twitwa pictures actually nipa mo to aba man no the say baby these miscreants no benya bi wo ho it doesn't matter say security and say obenya bi mu wo ma omo beye some of these and nema we I hu hia and I've seen a couple of pictures circulating on social media binum the phones call ko twitwa and
among for say your security, I saw me discipline. Impono muye say dia. I just say it tells the story about how Ghana and Kasano yen shedanye a disciplined society.
Oh, sir, Dr. Ren, I think that maybe I'm a casa your security machinery na da hono. So we'll go back to the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. Now you could see so you can be a security person and not that sense of discipline, a sense of duty, responsibility. Because most of them got in out of passion and as a form. But in recent times, so we have circumstances and you recruit you among for into sensitive state institutions. Yeah, clearly I chose say we no and kind of dream crash of security and answer, but in fact, and last chance your party about some of our boys. So yeah, they tend to do some of these things. And into this level of discipline, this kind of insecurity, our part of security personnel na nkasa side. So I think that and yeah, one was about one question so far. But my major concern has to do with series of blunder, mistakes on the part of the Electoral Commission. I did do a Ghana for more of women you so. Yeah, because election no should be free and fair. Election no should be free and fair. Electoral Commission we say, but you see, there are many mistakes in Electoral Commission characterize this whole election. Because our start here, I started free baby. I say voter region the Ketanum side, how baby printing no serial numbers are there. At the end of the day, you cost thousands of ballot papers are a cost to the taxpayer. Yashiguye. Recently, and yet say, the document ya de bi koko so seal ko biye and no Ghana Police Service quick about the explanation by as to how then now no kwada sorry I say Western region I think Central Eastern region I think Central special voting cost one day and ya so betimi to be because there has been some leakages to whatever extent how it happened and as if for no obia endim as a result two elections ashada and this are where some of these petty mistakes now we'll take it back to 2020 now we have a grand election results now was characterized by some of these glaring malfeasances and mistakes in as if at the end of the day, for peace sake, in Ghana for boom money goose, you know. Now, yeah, back 2024, hoping Senkai the Electoral Commission bet me a tool in home. Nanka this time round, you know. A dear beer, Beko Frenching. Yes, I understand it's a human institution and mistakes and some of these things, you know, are bound to happen. But you see, the degree, the consistency, and how it happens, and some of the areas are happening, you know, I think that Sanema we see man for and I think that and I adhere back as you pay attention to and now you say how I say because you're trouble. So the question I'm asking you, Dr. Ryan, is said 6 December, 7 December, you call na ekobase mistakes ya electoral commission ehuhui ebi ko see a major region our Ghana higher. We say, I want to say, how is it going to impact on this election in terms of security and how a man for Kwakofa? Just imagine, say, you go into elections, either Ashanti region and now Volta region, now Eastern region. You will wake up a day, electoral commission back out yourself, serial numbers now, you have Ashanti region, no, you who mistake will mean to know Ashanti region for them, you twash that, and answer where they twash that. So we have kwanya afa so ACC na the likelihood say betumi asi no is sure because this electoral commission is noted for some of these saying mistakes are eguso ekoso, and that is where my worry is at this point in time na no we need to tell the electoral commission said they should put their house in order sebaya
and you know say na yentie eye assembly see no de eye AC Jean Mensah ekafa.
All right.
The commission was informed by the national security that one single defaced ballot paper meant for the Eastern region had been taken out of the printing house. And I'd like to repeat that it was one single defaced paper for the presidential election in Eastern region had been taken out of the printing house. The printing was undertaken by the Checkpoint Limited, and as you know, supervised and observed by the National Investigation Bureau, the National Security, the police, as well as the agents of the political parties and staff of the EC. The Commission took the decision that in order to ensure and guarantee the integrity of the election in the Eastern region, the ballot papers for the Eastern region should be recalled and new ballot papers printed for the region. Additionally, it has been agreed by all the Commission and all the parties that because the printing house, Checkpoint, also printed ballot papers for the Western region, those ballot papers should also be recalled and printed. And I'd like to note that this was arrived at by the Commission and the political parties, and so there has been agreement here. It is important to note that in order to ensure the integrity of the ballot paper, the Commission will introduce new security features onto ballots that will be printed for the Eastern region and the Western region. In addition to that, the serial numbers for those ballots for the two regions would be revised. This is to ensure that there would be a marked difference between what has already gone and what has already been printed and what will be printed starting this evening.
Consequently, special voting slated on December 2nd for both Eastern and Western regions have been suspended.
In the light of the above, the special is tomorrow, Monday, the 2nd of December, as planned. The special voting for the two regions will now take place on Thursday, the 5th of December.
Now, all political parties who took part in that meeting are united in the call for an immediate investigation into the matter.
And because of that singular act of those people, we've had to put people who have made arrangement to cast their votes to change their arrangement again. We've had to go through this exercise again, time and resources, because of a certain slip that allows somebody to pick a ballot. So there must be full investigation into this, and anybody with information should assist the police to get to the crunch of the bottom of it.
We demand that the security agencies immediately put out if they have arrested any culprits, and if they have, who are they? Which political party are they affiliated to? Or are they not affiliated to any political party? We need to know. That is very critical.
The National Security gave the report. We know the National Security are undertaking investigation. The question was asked whether has there been any arrest and have there been any interrogation? And so that hasn't been done, but we know that it is still within the ambit of the national security. They will definitely come out with the report.
Ivan, inti yekotie eye EC penyini na yetie MPP ni NDC almost representative efa asemna ekon no. Now, amanfo question na womubusa ne se aden na debia no a title the opposition momo ne baby omsusu se omo stronghold. But we know sure Eastern regions will because a MPP for so stronghold, you know. That question no shada enye very important. But then, do you think say you agree with Kofi Granting on also doing the ballot paper no so so aba for presidency? Or see easy. Omunyo omo ye no. Oma de di pefe say omo nsheda nim ni omo ye. Na emo no wo use words bi so omo ye said omo ye useless because na no nsem we sisi ye na nka by this time there ko hwese nka omo tumi atoto nneoma yi na nka ye ko abatu no sa ye the ACCC ye na ama ye twitwa friends the ballot papers yes akwa reprint now on the 5th yasha se no kan nneoma nyina no NC because EC had a lot of years to prepare for this particular election. I don't know say if we know
yes. Yeah, I agree with him because the Jean Mensah led Electoral Commission, you know, I put you on a certain public posture. I that of aggression and that of some level of repulsion. I said over the years, you know, everything beyond they resist. And this is a commission and commissioners are willing to avail themselves to public criticism. They are not ready to learn. So over the years, you know, gidi never no more ye until ukona say uko hit it on a snag like this, and then people will tell you how clueless, how incompetent, and how useless you are. Because you see, so we have more public utterances in the post and nema or more than a dia. Some of these daily mistakes happen on daily basis, you know. You do not expect it from the Electoral Commission, especially at this time, considering the high stakes in this election. For instance, if you are an emotional person, why are there political parties in the United States? The question is, how did the person smuggle that particular ballot out of a printing house or national security or police or political parties in the SNO security? So how did that person manage to exit the particular building with the defaced, your friend is saying, printed ballot? So this whole conversation, you know, should have centered on that particular thing. You address it because what is the guarantee? Say, say, nipa need to me for a process so a smuggle out. What is the guarantee that own to me smuggle another one out? And I be a crowd smuggle be a wound who ye, they won't who now come assemble. What if say a be quabonti and bra win him? You understand? Changing security features and answer for. I know the day. Me as a Ghanaian, I'm saying now I'm also considering the economic consequences of this printing. Dr. Ren, and you soon the printing ballot, no. Just imagine presidential ballot, they call entire region, the Eastern region. Over millions of vote paper, 2 million and over. Because at near you print half, as 50% at the count. So you can imagine the whole region like Eastern region. Almost about they get about 2 points. Your friend say almost by 1 million thereabout. So you can imagine the number of ballot papers I can and then the Western region. So in some now more canon and American mistakes, you know, too many. Dawson. And Cecilia Manoka say the Electoral Commission cannot guarantee and assure Ghana for say a bigger mistakes, Emma. Because 3 days before, now you can about voter region, you say how in a Keta, and now you can a localized community. A day before, your friend is saying special voting nationwide, you know. It's a young region, the whole region. The whole region, and the region no, it's not only going to affect special voting, no, it will affect the main election because main election presidential way, no, and then special voting, and the same paper no use, the same security features, the same your friend said no use. So what printing way are that what it means the what printed book or you have to record everything and send the elections number so when they bear this particular cost in Ghana for and me baby abedri. This is no time to be accusing we want credible, free, fair, transparent election. At the end of the day, the legitimate will of the people of Ghana will prevail, considering the circumstances and the environment and experiences of Ghana for Enyano. Let Ghanaians go to the ballot and decide who president. And at the end of the day, Somuko Ibon Samo, Somuko Koyi at the end of the day, or do so I wouldn't say until you bear the consequences, just like the last 8 years. Yatinum de Kufa Dwayena, because I'm free to run a bit so. Nipa the sound like Otobamano. Obey 4 years in the year 2 4 Chroma, people didn't listen. Here we are today. So let Ghanaians embed that cross, let them lead, you choose their leader. So I don't know whatever be the consequences, and say, me can have me follow the consequences. But where few misguided, twisted people like more power, more things because they are protecting their job, they will do whatever that it takes to subvert the will of the people because I bind your own, or then I buy and that kind of say the very moment I bind the Belusu in the city, Electoral Commission, so in order to protect our job, you cannot sacrifice your friend is the Ubenya for the larger good of the people. Then it means oh your man boy for. So Jean Mensah should be very careful. Norman and in that because over the years, Kasa Ukruma, Subanya Wadanedi, Neman the boss Manasare, appointment of President Akufo-Addo into the Electoral Commission are known party people. Onuenim says uncle for a party for. Now I bo mukutu pado makwasa Electoral Commission. I kill trust and confidence a Ghana for Electoral Commission. Electoral Commission I cano. And you be a and your private entity, and your Ghana state-owned your fencing institution. We finance them, everything they work for us. So everybody is saying now, I say institution baby na Ghana for baby. People are bastardizing state institution. No, because the omutimo moyeno engender trust and inspire confidence. And I think that is the reason why Ghana for this particular support for no ama the ekoso. So Electoral Commission our duty on the 7th of December. It's a process. My catcher say any event. There's some prepare ye and ye duma. Elections in the bar. The nipa no to should reflect. Meaning say in some of the regions attempt will be made to staff ballot papers and as a forum. And a pipe may pick certain weird intelligence be as to say nipa no more quarter special voting, Some of the constituencies, as to whether say omudi no kra ye free main constituency ma e bi mbasia kwa to aba another thing. On back actually say otu we are to me verification, but say verification processing na say for amount for to double there bia. So bisa I say sa niema we no nyina no kwan be na ya fa so a ya hanse no ama obi benya we say police no na so je ni a wato aba 7 mfene no say election day ni drew 7th or sa nipa no ontumi nsan kokoto aba. Last 4 years yet some of these concerns are now man for raises and they were doing double voting and as a forum. I hope say and no correct, but these are concerns are man for now Electoral Commission and Juma diligently now say we na coalition and as a phone banners a Ghana for chere why or more to abamana Electoral Commission will do my back just announce the results. It's all that you do. Remember your who be a Bruni and then now I say, oh yeah, commissar. In the past, now they could have done all these things and navigate their way out by Dr. Ren and then got nipa nidaho and the information is fast flowing. As you see there, is seconds what's happening as a phone do her. So you can't play any game and get away with it. The obey piano people will see. So on fun to no hopeful. yenim say na so eden nipa kanya nsasam che no ntie, but this time round no who say what is at stake this time around and I far bigger than or no any political interest in whatever or owning allegiance to the people of Ghana, to the constitution and to the flag of this country. And she is bound by the oath I will take here as an EC boss to ensure say Obed deliver on that particular mandate and making sure say a credible and Ghana for Bejiatum. So I know the day, you know, say Ghana for decide here, then we know say yeah na yakoto aba na yatuma asumasi ne dia so ne papa mo ne boni mo. It is our decision, we bear the consequences, but let nobody sit anywhere and see say me na mefa kwan kutu kwan me say oh yes sir, you may end up sacrificing yourself because makacho say Ghana for any abre and kiwa manfo see free they see what techima in other places, you know, you don't know kwanya manfo for some prepare. And the security in going into this election is another major concern. I don't know how the Electoral Commission has been able to liaise with the security agencies in just to ensure say we provide proper security. We've been told, say Ghana police and they provide security, but you and I need say not correct because on the election day, several your friends saying front lines of security way will be deployed because Makacho say on the election day, and I say internal security in Ghana, no, Nipa Shanasi, the interior minister, even IGP Nankasa crash and I say, on a tenancy evaluated the security defense arrangement, and then I say for who says be near being Koye or ha. National security is there, the military is there, or better deploy or more any point in time. So, what is the assurance? Say, and not this time round, no, considering what happened in 2020, you know, Yem Kunyasa double front line of deployment. IGP nim ho hwe be na security for na ma na ebirima katakata omoni no mo na ma na sasa na ma na ko hapena people no more grounds, you know, how are they going to beat those things na ya nhwe ye na kwaya clash ade na beba. So these are major things, I think stakeholders need to come together and you how you bet fast you bet make out these things, because you see the line of communication in terms of security arrangement, you know, has not been clearly communicated to Obiao. Even though the IGP is telling you that he's in charge of security, but he has never said anywhere say other security agencies will not come to the ground.
Says I would say a friend is saying Brigadier General Eric Agri Kwashi, or the Director General of the Department of Public Affairs, Emma the Ghana Armed Forces, or they are two just say about 2 years and I think they've already even released a press statement. Nasamekaya or say no military personnel will be stationed at any polling station. Ghana Armed Forces. The Ghana Armed Forces wishes to inform the public of its role in ensuring the peaceful conduct of the upcoming 2024 presidential and parliamentary election as part of the ongoing commitment to maintaining national security and peace during this critical democratic exercise. Ghana Armed Forces wishes to reiterate that no military personnel will be stationed at any polling station. GAF's presence will be limited to standby support, with the primary responsibility for election security remaining with the Ghana Police Services. The military will only be deployed upon request by the Ghana Police Services. This collaborative approach ensures that the elections proceed smoothly and peacefully while maintaining law and order. In the spirit of transparency and to prevent the misunderstanding, we encourage the public to report any military personnel, individuals identifying themselves as Ghana Armed Forces personnel, or any individuals wearing military patent attire or accoutrements found at any polling station to the nearest police station, or call the following Ghana Police Service toll-free numbers 18555 or 0800 311 311. This will ensure that appropriate actions is taken against such individuals or group in order to maintain security as well as the integrity of the election processes. Ghana Armed Forces wishes to ensure all Ghanaians to exercise their civic rights responsibly cooperate with security personnel and refrain from any act that could disrupt the peace. Ghana Armed Forces reiterate its commitment to safeguarding the stability and sovereignty of the nation whilst protecting the integrity of the election processes. Signed, E. Agri Kwashi, Brigadier General, Director General, Public Relations. Enti onono asemo ode sene me ene asemo me fantum from me nkanche Ghana fo nyina.
I think that is a good news, and that is very reassuring, because that has been the concern among fire expressing, considering what has happened in the past. But for this statement to come from his outfit, our dear piece, so we are Ghana in who so Nibia or police station who could report. No. I think it's a bit where I give you a bit of assurance. I say within the security front, so far as the military is concerned, no, they've been able to put their houses together. But Dr. Ren, your national security is on the road, saying. Because in the past, in as much as a much of the bashing, na soldier, military, armed forces, elections na in the past, or more you who are no mood disabim class 7 not do 9 years soldier for. Techimani are mushu to a man for no, not police for no motion police in there. And they were doing that. Some of them were national security operative in Nasafo, a Makatakata money in Nasafo. So the national security minister must do the same thing. Now, you say election security in Ghana, no, the people are in charge at your police service. And almost when it comes to their collaboration with the people, and then I say for no man, they see, people within national security and almost just and according to police, they didn't even know these people from anywhere. You understand? So anybody at all can just smuggle bandits in the name of national security and push them into the fray. So this coming from the Ghana Armed Forces is positive, is welcoming, and I'm hoping the national security will do the same thing so that we see the ground forces the election day, the Ghana police force, Ghana police service, and I think more they will be able to help us have your election never go free and fair. And American say obi anya na dwen say or try to cheat obi and as your maneuver system na your manipulative system na obi anu a wabodam say or election center so on obi kwakoko. And these are some of the things because me adeba ko a na no na me ne obi kasa from outside Ghana in an election observer or say Ghana go into elections na red flags are other countries no go through have no. They don't have such concerns so far as Ghana because so we have various elections. Your transition process under the Fourth Republic has been very smooth. Election barring internal sometimes disagreement and as we don't see elections grow to your friends high level aggression will be until now they could see Ayawaso West Wagon any 2020 elections and then I raise the eyebrow kakra and yes Ghana there yet you go to the poll, go and vote for or against whoever you think say Opeso Tomano and now to Tiano then we are in our young country we are the about when you declare Obia Kofi Ulusua Wakosho them when near what you then it goes life goes on. So I think that is the kind of way we're coming at this time around that any violence be a state-led machinery, state-sponsored terrorism, unleash on the people. No, obviously there will be a response because irrespective of the the various reassurances and the security muntoni down, I'm telling you, sir, because of the C2020, I'm for prepare adequately. So in an event such things happen, they will have a way to respond to them because a man for your annual mountain said they will allow the security to bully them and get their way. So in order for peace to prevail, I think yam fa pepe na marasem na sefo nyina to kwam na Ghana ni nkoto aba na let them decide whoever, and that will be the only way out. But any attempt I use intimidation, manipulations, it will not work.
Abusia, it will not work. Kampa Uguso Wuti Rainbow Radio 92.4 FM. Yene Ora Ivan Innocent Che and Yan Nutrition Common Ivan Che Innocent and Yanino Nutrition and Comoha. Drive Talk Monday to Wednesday from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Na yet Tanase na ya pense mu for current affairs issues and of course politics. politics ehia pa ya metate se nkofo ka so media mempe politics media mempe politics asikire ne sen wo de batwi mu amanyo sem nti se ye yo minus wo de wo so wo mpe de a na menim de wo pe ebiem
na wo ya kwaye mamboyefo
na kwaye mamboyefo very good na kwaye mamboyefo nti ye yo politics a fa weni di akire de tie ne se wan hwe ne na wan fa weni di akire ade a ye wo dia no obi ebetam no de akobi man so de akwakoye gagai de akwakoje ne samba abusia mamenka wo se ene special voting ehase 7 pm na wo mawie 5 pm pepepe ena wo wie ye na special voting no den asrafo a enam se memende kwakoto abei ye beto wo so momodian no mo hwe na pinche basabasa yamba wo mo ebomodian akwakoye adwuma wo mu nyamere enkonkoto aba enti yeyida na eja omakwa akoto aba na enei nipa domo omkoto aba no wo total numbers o register as special voters no na o ye 131,478 voters o the voting list eso na polling stations dodo a